This episode of Custom Fibreglassing is brought to you by Jolly Colostrum Publishing. Stories that stay with you.
You know, sometimes I sit back and wonder how I ended up here. On a ferry somewhere between Manila and General Santos City, Mindanao, chasing this dream that's somehow become my whole life. I'm here for one reason only, to build the custom Trimaran 24M. That's it, that's the mission. When I first came to the Philippines, I knew it wouldn't be easy. Setting up a corporation, finding land, understanding a whole new country that operates in a totally different way to what I'm used to, and then trying to build a yacht from the ground up. It's a lot. So far, I have done it. I have a fully registered Philippine company, legal in every way, able to operate here and internationally. That's the platform everything sits upon. And even though nothing is locked in yet, I've already had interest from a few directions. A client in Malaysia wanting a quote, as well as some private inquiries in Australia and even a quotation for the Australian Navy. Nothing's gone ahead yet, but that's often the case. That's generally pretty normal. I've had some quotes in the past that have taken over a year before they go ahead. But every message, every conversation tells me the idea is alive. It's real. And my websites, customfibreglassing.com and customtrimaran.com, are always there for people to use. Right now I'm heading south to look for a bit of land, something cheap that I can lease or maybe even buy. A place to build the yacht, a base for my fiberglass services. Once I've got that, I can start laying down the real work. Set up the production workshop so I can take on projects, establish my connections and supply lines, build a yacht workshop and start building the CT24M and create the whole infrastructure. Once everything is in place, it is just dig in and build, build, build. And in a few years, when my yacht is fully done, when she's built, tested and seaworthy, I'll make her ready for extended cruising and leave the Philippines behind. I don't plan to live here forever. The goal has always been to sail, to take the CT24M around the world and live from the deck of what I've built with my own hands. Now, I've always believed in not keeping all my eggs in one basket. So while I'm building, I keep other things going. I have my YouTube channels, my websites, and a few different projects ticking along. All ways to help maintain capital, keep the lights on, and keep this thing moving. You'll see them pop up in my videos from time to time, sometimes as sponsors, sometimes as side updates. So if you think what I'm trying to do is worth supporting, please give a like, subscribe, share a video, follow a link, buy a product. It all helps. Every bit counts. By the way, if you've got skills in composites, design, electronics, filming, or even if you just want to come over, lend a hand, or be part of what's happening, anything that might fit into what I'm building here, even if you're a kid doing a project, please reach out and get in touch. I won't bite. I actually love talking. I'm just one bloke trying to pull this all together, and I always answer as soon as I can. And a quick word to businesses out there. If you've got a product or a service that you'd like to see featured or even built into the yacht, let's talk. I'm presenting products and services, videos related to what I'm doing. That's a huge opportunity for all kinds of products and services, not just marine or composites or creative innovation. I'm open to anything that fits into life aboard or around the build. My online audience is steadily growing, giving every featured product increasing exposure over time. Okay, I know some people look at what I'm doing and think I've gone a bit mad. Sorry, too late. I've always been a bit mad. Creativity and the drive to chase dreams have always been my direction and my compass. I actually started out in the creative and performing arts back at university after I left school, before life steered me toward composites. The truth is, one feeds the other. You can't build something like the custom Trimaran 24M without imagination, and you'd never even try if you didn't have the dream in the first place. I developed my composite skills as the platform to build my dreams, and here I am. In 1978, I formed the dream to build my own yacht. I saw so many people who have had the same dream but had no skill to do it. There were half-built yachts everywhere around the coastal suburb where I grew up. My friends laughed at me when I said I wanted to build my own yacht. They said I will add my yacht to the many half-built ones and failed dreams in the front yards. I told them, no, I will do it differently. I will learn the skills and build the career that will give me the success. And that is what I did, and this is where I am. Now, here I am a lifetime later, on a ferry on the other side of the world, looking for land to start building. I have all the skill required, backed up by a vast amount of experience. I have personally built and been on the team of building 11 yachts of various designs in all types of composites. I have built so many projects in fiberglass, I could not count them. You can see many of them on my website. I have spent well over $25,000 and close to 3 years creating the design of the custom Trimaran 24M. Now the construction plans are ready and waiting for eager eyes and enthusiastic hands to build. All that is left on this epic life journey is to find the place, the workers, and a little money to start. The building is really the easy part now, after a lifetime of already doing it. And yes, of course, there are always going to be problems building, but that is normal for any project, and my yacht is just another fiberglass project to work my way through. You know, that same creativity that designed the CT24M has been with me all my life and led me down a few other roads. One of those roads is creative writing. I have always liked to write. I do it for my channels as well as having written many stories over the years. I have written screenplays, young adult stories and novels. I've even become a publisher and released a young adult's book that celebrates Australian identity and self-reliance, and more recently a full-length novel that's now available worldwide. I'm halfway through my latest screenplay and novel, which should be released in the next few months, if I get the time. All of these creative projects help sustain what I'm doing here, and they remind me that no matter how rough things get, I'm still creating, still building. You know, the CT24M isn't just a yacht to me. Yes, it's a dream, a lifelong dream, but it's a self-sufficient, ocean survivable craft. A statement that persistence and problem solving can still win against the odds. Sure, there have been setbacks, some very serious ones that I'm still trying to dig my way out of. Unexpected things that came out of nowhere and hit the emotional and financial capital very hard. But that's life. Progress might slow, but every day adds another small piece to the foundation, or at least I hope it does. And that's really what this whole journey is about, isn't it? Showing that even when you're alone out here, trying to build something enormous with limited means, you keep going. You find another way. I believe it's not standing on top of the mountain that defines life. It's the climb and struggle to the top. That's life. That's the experience. So here I am, wandering around a ferry on the Sulu Sea on the way from Manila to Mindanao. 46 long and painful years after I came up with the original dream of building my own yacht. Crazy. Undoubtedly, this is absolute proof of my madness. So, if you've just stumbled across this video, welcome aboard. Join and watch to see how far I get. Go back and watch how I got here. I really hope that I can show you all the launch of the CT24M sometime in the next few years. Please subscribe, hit the notifications, and stick around. All that helps me and the channel, keeps me alive and keeps things flowing. There's a long road ahead, and every step, every success and failure is a part of the story. And if you'd like to check out my latest novel, Curse of the Unborn, there's a link in the description. Give it a look. I think it's a good read and would make a good present for a loved one. It's just another of the many pieces of the bigger picture I have been creating. By the way, if you ever need assistance with your own fiberglass projects or just want to get in touch, you can reach me through my websites. I am a real person and I'll reply as soon as I can. Okay, that's it. Thanks for listening. See you next time.